OJ, we play in the Rose Bowl. We're seniors. OJ signs with Chevrolet. He's the Chevrolet guy. He's got Marguerite, his wife at the time, has a Corvette, and the Juice has got a big Chevy Impala. And my wife Joanne is going to school in San Francisco, and every weekend Al and OJ are driving back and forth to the Bay Area.
Okay.
So they said, if you ever want to hitch a ride with me, you go. I said, let's go. I'll go. So they said, well, we're leaving early. We're leaving like at 5 o'clock in the morning from SC. So they picked me up, and I'll never forget. I lay down on the back seat of the car, and the last thing I remember is we're out in the far end of the valley, and the next thing I remember is we're going down the grapevine, and I get thrown onto the floor of the car because OJ, who's driving, hits the brakes. We get pulled over, and who walks up to the window but Mr. Highway Patrol, wearing one of those smoky hats. And so the conversation kind of goes like this. May I see your driver's license? Yes, sir. Pulls it out and shows him the driver's license. And of course, the name on there is Orthaniel James Simpson. And this guy is from Bakersfield or someplace, not a big football fan.
Nope.
Has no idea who Orthaniel James Simpson.
It's not John Wayne.
And OJ is basically trying to, what he did do for him, it sunk in a little bit to this guy, and he said, you're at this speed that you were going, 115 miles an hour. 150 miles an hour down the grapevine. Can you imagine?
Good God.
He goes, you're supposed to go to jail. So I'm going to write you up for, I think, 95 or something like that. You're going to pay a big fine, but you're not going to go to jail. Mr. Simpson, drive safe.
Oh my goodness.
Probably the most famous guy in the country at the time.
This is where Al Cowlings became the full-time designated driver. Yes, at that point.
Yeah.
Carried that on for a while.
In the Bronco.
In the Bronco. He carried that on for a while.